Rose are going crazy out there. Sweet girl. Going crazy. Rewards enabled on channel. Get rewards by purchasing any category. Oh, well, yeah. Hold on. What? Why was that up there? Makes no sense. Okay, let's go. Okay, you ready? Let's get going. Because we got, I don't know how cold it is out there. It felt a lot colder than earlier, but I don't think it's really that cold. It's probably warmed up. I think it's supposed to get up to like 70 today. Should have done that before we left the apartment. Thank you for being such a good girl. Oh, we got about a 15-minute drive. I would guess and say. He's looking at me like, who the hell are you talking to? I'm right down here. You talk to nobody else but me, mister. So... Wow, there's like nobody, none of these offices are, maybe one, it looks like maybe one office has somebody in it. Usually it's like tons of people. Hopefully I have, yep I do. It's like all of a sudden it's like, hopefully I have the truck keys. Even though I say tomorrow we leave, I still haven't decided. We might leave this afternoon if we can get enough stuff done. I still got to I got to buy some little propane canisters. Soft. Why is your food so soft? because I have to run to the bank today, which is something that I got over the weekend on Saturday that I forgot about. So I gotta run in and do all that, and then like I said, we got to buy a couple things just in case it's really cold, for our little propane heater. Just a couple of like the little 1 pound or whatever they are, 3 pound, no, 1 pound canisters. And then, where are you going? What are you doing? We're going to the van, you fool. We did a laundry this morning, so we're good there. Waters have all been filled up. We did that yesterday. Grocery shopping we did yesterday. I just got to pack all my clothes, which are half of it's done from doing laundry this morning because I just put them into the van. But I have some in the apartment that's ready to go out here. It'll be really quick. Her food has been filled. So, I mean, we're really, for the most part, we're good to go. I do have to load up all the camera gear, but that won't take very long. I really need to clip my fingernails. Oh, you guys are pointing up at the sky. What are you doing up there? What are you guys doing up in the sky? Yeah, it feels way colder out here than I think the real temperature is. It's got to be in the 40s. Beep, beep. Oh, I gotta balance my thing better. Nice girl. Yeah. Well, get your face out of the way. Jeez. What is going on there? Yeah, you totally got smacked in the face because you think you need to put your face on everything. Okay. I should buy me some brake pads. Take those with me just in case I get a chance to replace those. But because both the front and rear sets together is only about $100. I think they were like right around $50 a piece. Which, I mean, I don't really have $100, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Take that hat off. So I found all my hats and gloves and everything. Like the other day, I couldn't find my gloves, my nice gloves, which was starting to get me worried because I need to take them with me to South Africa. Part of my mandatory gear, which I need to go through that too to make sure I have everything. I would assume I have everything because it's pretty much the exact same list as UTMB, but just to make sure. It says my van says it's 50 out. It does not feel 50. This is like one of my heavier jackets, and I had my hat on and I was still cold. Yesterday was 42 or something like that. It was actually colder than that when we started. I think by the time we got done, it was about 42. And it felt warmer. And I only had a long sleeve shirt on. I didn't even have a jacket on. And it felt warmer than it does today. Yeah, so I just got a few more items to load up into the van, and we are ready to go. So I'm thinking tomorrow we're gonna try and get up early, unless we decide to leave tonight. We're gonna try and get up early, get a run knocked out early, and I might stream that because we're only gonna do a short one. Get on the road and try and make it all the way down to Kaiba Plateau. We should be able to. And then, whoa, geez, what are you doing over there? We got time, so I don't have to leave tonight. I just want to get down there. In fact, probably won't leave tonight just because it's supposed to snow on the pass tonight. But we'll see. And then I got to figure out, I was looking at the weather and it has changed for down there. I was looking at the forecast for my race, and I don't really need to do a lot of heat training. Like today's high here is what the high is supposed to be during my race down in Africa. So, and it's supposed to be, there's a heat wave going through the Phoenix area, both Phoenix and Tucson. So I don't really need to do a lot of heat training. The problem is it is going to be getting colder here as well. So I need to figure out, am I going to actually just stay down there in Arizona, or am I just going to go down and for about a week and then come back? But we'll see. I think what we might do is go down. I really want to go down to Tucson, but I think we're not going to do that. And then probably head up around Flagstaff afterwards, but we'll see. And maybe only stay there for a week and then come back. And then that'll give me opportunity to still knock out another FKT and knock out that segment, and then possibly even hit up, possibly even do some hunting. So we'll see. Because if I don't go out at least a day or two before, I'm not going to go hunting. So I think by the time I get back, that's the last weekend, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get anything done then. I still need to sight in my rifle. Like, sorry, I need to see. Hey, I need to see. Well, I didn't know we were all coming to a dead stop. Jeez. Everybody is going around, you fucking idiots. Like, just stay in your lane, you bunch of fucking idiots. And then this guy in the fucking white van that floored it to get around us, he was behind me, goes one block and then has to make everybody slam on their brakes to turn right. It's like, dude, you were right behind me. What the fuck is wrong with people today? need to learn how to fucking drive. And then this blue car that's ahead of me right now knows he fucked up, so now he's like driving, like trying to get as far away from me as he can to make it less awkward. It's like, dude, how about you just drive normal and you don't have to worry about it? Because he had to cut me off in order to get over. And he was right behind me too. Like, him and the white van were both behind me. We had to stop damn near because somebody was turning right. Well, by the time they got around us, traffic was going again. It's like, so then they had to cut over in the front of people. It's like you gained one car to drive like an asshole. Nice girl. But yeah, so Phoenix is supposed to be in the high 90s, and that is not going to work. But we'll see. I was looking at the run a show, and I hope that their plan is for me. You look at the run a show, and it almost sounds like their plan is for me to drive the Mountain Outpost van up to the second area, and it's like, why would I do that when you know I have my dog, and I have just as much equipment on here as they do. For their van. Like, whatever, if you want me to drive it up there, I'll drive it up there, but you better be okay with me taking my dog, because you know I always have my dog with me. That's why I come down to my van. That's why I have my van. Like, I don't get it, but whatever. Why do you keep licking my hand? As to what their plan is for Friday. They don't say what the plan is, but they did say that they have some really cool stuff planned for Friday. It is on the run a show, but it doesn't say what it is. It just says this is what we need. And me and like the other videographer is David. He's really, really good. So it'll be interesting to see what they have planned. Like, when I say he's good, he's really good. Like, he does this professionally. I do it. I like consider myself like, there's a YouTube channel where these guys go out and climb mountains and run and do whatever, ski mountains, that kind of stuff. And their channel is called Mediocre Amateurs, and there is nothing mediocre about them or amateur, but they are technically amateurs. I consider myself a mediocre amateur doing this videography stuff, but because I really am mediocre and I am an amateur, I'm not a professional like this guy David or this other guy that, what is his name? I don't remember what his name is. Jeff? Is it Jeff? Greg? I don't know. He does a lot of stuff too, and he's really, really good too. The reason why they like me is because I'm cheap. to because I'm not a professional. Do I give professional results? Yeah, I do. I guess technically you could say I'm a professional because I make money doing it. Yeah, we gotta wait for this big ass train. So I don't know why I'm doing 55 down the 55 because we're gonna be being stopped up here for a long time because it's a long ass train. They got engines in the middle of it. Right? As you can see, we're going by right now. That tells you how long of a train it is. When you have like 3 or 4 engines in the middle of the train, and that means it's a long ass train. We might be here a while. I said 15-minute drive. This might be more than 15 minutes. We've gone through 15% battery. How the fuck have we gone through 15% battery? I guess we've been live for 20 minutes. Oh, what do you know? The blue car right here that was trying to speed away from me. Now we can stare at him. Now we can stare at him. Nari doesn't understand. She's like, why are we stopped here? Because we gotta wait. Got a big long ass train. The engine should be here. The middle of the train should be here soon. Oh, I hear him getting here. I hear him. And a rail link. I cannot wake up today either. I'm so tired. That's nice. We're sitting right in the middle of a dead zone, it looks like. Nice, you girl. You got pretty eyes. Look at the camera. You got pretty eyes. Oh, we got signal back again. That was weird. I keep looking at my peripheral and it looks like we're moving and we're not moving. It's just the train is moving. So I keep wanting to put my hand on the brake or my foot on the brake. Can you see the end? What are you looking at back there? Can we see go again? Good news is down this far down the railroad tracks, there's only one track. Yeah, because the double tracks are off that direction. This blue car really doesn't like me being behind them after they pulled the shitty. I guess it's 20 miles an hour corners right here, and he's easily doing 45, 50 already. He floored it as soon as the gates went up. Good morning. been there 5 minutes ago, huh? That's what sucks. That train crossing is half a mile from our turnoff here. Oh, the FedEx guy's following me. Let's lose him. So he isn't mad at us. He's coming the same place. It's like, we could be turned off. Then we made it just a little further. So I learned by looking at the map that this area over here across the way is BLM. Confused looking at the map, like it says that there's a road that goes over there, but there is no road that goes over there. Like, and you're not going to go all the way back to the highway. Still confused with your stress, Yanni. So this road is open, like trailhead up here, like a big ass trailhead. So this road is open for public access. Drive through private property, but there's public access easement. Like, he can't shut that gate. Like, he can't, like, it'd be illegal for him to shut that gate. Yet he has a gate there. And he has a camera on it too. Like, dude, what do you got putting cameras on here for? But then, it gets even funnier because he used to have he put his own speed bump in right there too. Well, last week, the county, or not even the county, it was the Bureau of Interior, because since this is BLM, maintain this road, they just went and graded that road and got rid of his speed bump. But I'm still like confused as to like why there's a gate that he can't close because it would be illegal. Out here it feels a lot warmer. In town it feels so freaking cold. And I think technically it's colder out here. I think it's 40 something out here. I'm gonna change coats because I definitely do not. Nari, don't go too far. Definitely don't need this heavy coat on. This one on. But that kind of gets, my guess is that's probably some out-of-stater that bought this land out here and thinks he can do what he wants to do. But it makes me think of when I was coming back from the trail work party. The sun is trying to poke out. And going across the Big Hole River, which is, you know, rule, state law, if you're below, like, one, you can float that river. Two, if you're below high water mark, you could walk, technically, the bank on that river. Well, when I was coming through, some ranch was putting barbed wire fence all the way across the river. It's like, that's illegal. You can't do that. Because now you're stopping people from being able to float down the river, which is not okay. Like, people are allowed to float that river. Why is my hat all effed up? I think it's just permanently smashed. Oh well. I really need to clip my fingernails. I don't know why I haven't done that. Okay, let's do that. Oops, I put the wrong keys in here. These keys need to go in there. These keys need to go in there. Okay, something stinks. I don't know if it's my coat, my hat, my vest. I don't know what it is, but something stinks. And why is my screen so dark? It's not even bright out here. Although it could get bright out here. The nice thing is, and you can see it is a little bit, like there is a chance, like it's supposed to rain tonight. And it's gonna snow up on the high. Do that. To include all 3 passes that I have to go over just to get out of the state. It's gonna snow up on there. Well, actually, there's technically 4 passes I have to go over. 3 of them go over the Continental Divide. So that is why I probably will not leave tonight. I think we're gonna leave tomorrow morning. And even then, I can delay it another 2 days, really. We don't technically have to leave until Thursday. My shin, surprisingly, feels really, really good this morning. And that's given the fact that last night when I went to bed, and that's after, like, we ran twice on it yesterday. We did a nice little, that was about 2.5 mile run last night as well. But when I went to bed last night, I had to take some Advil because it did not feel good. And even when I woke up this morning with this trend, because I really need to get back into training. I only got another 3 weeks of hard training. So we'll see. I mean, I was able to get a 100-mile weekend last week. Before the injury. Well, not last week, but I mean, I guess it would be the week before, a week ago. And that includes my 75 miles or whatever I did at the race. I really have to investigate a seasonal spring up here, but I don't know where these people are at that are parked. There's 2 of them right there. Or all 3, I got 3 cars parked. They're obviously went this direction. Now they could have came doing a big circle. Notice that. So that's what a lot of people will do. Whew, I'm okay. I changed my mind about it feeling warmer out here. Now that I'm up in the breeze, man, it is chilly. There is nothing about this. It feels like 50 degrees. I will say the one nice thing about me packing up all my food in the van yesterday morning is I don't have a lot of food in the apartment for like snacks and stuff. So like after I got done eating dinner last night, which in itself was just a nice sensible dinner, I didn't have any dessert, which I've been eating like what is probably equivalent of what would be 3 servings of ice cream in one bowl for dessert. And then I'll have like a evening snack as well of some sort. Well, all my stuff is packed in the van. I wasn't going to go out and get anything, so guess technically I went to bed hungry. I did go to bed hungry. I mean, I ate plenty. It's not like I needed to eat anything else. I wasn't starving myself. I definitely went to bed hungry. Woke up today and I was starving, which is good. And then I made my normal breakfast. But now we're what? I guess we're probably about 4 hours later by the time we got out here to run. And my stomach is growling again. Oh, the dog's out there pooping. At least she's doing it off the trail. I think she can tell that she definitely, I know she ate something yesterday that she shouldn't have. That was not a lot of poop. Like, I mean, it was a lot of poop, but it wasn't all poop. It was whatever else she was eating. Sticks and grass and stuffing from one of her toys. I always feel bad when I have to throw her toy away because she finally got it torn open. And if she was just gonna like pull the stuffing out, whatever, no big deal, but she tries to eat it, which I'm like, why are you trying to eat it? That I don't get.
Oh my gosh, what a cute dog.
She thinks she is too. See, I love that. I mean, those were some Griffons, which is years ago when I was looking at getting myself a running dog. It was between a Vizsla and a Griffon. And I chose the Vizsla, but those are the people that I recognize that she's a Vizsla. So many people, they look at her color, and I mean, she does not even come close to the body type of a hound, but everybody thinks she's a hound. It's either a Ridgeback. Is she a Ridgeback? Does she have a freaking Ridgeback? Like, no. Does she have a ridge going down her back? Absolutely not. So why would you even think she's a Ridgeback? But then also, people think she's, what do you call it, a red. Climb in and ruin it. Climb in and ruin it. So we're just gonna go this way. We're still, we're not even I'm starting to warm up to where, well, I'm not in the wind, the breeze, but starting to warm up. My coat might be a little warm now. I'm coming. A weirdo. She comes running back like, are you coming? Yes. Yes, I am. I do want to investigate this one little area at some point. Up here. I don't remember where it's at. But I think there's a spring right here, too. Oh, my dog's... Oh, there it is. I hear it. There's my dog up there running around like a crazy girl that she is. Not that girls are crazy, but I mean girls are crazy. Where's she at? I hear her. I should have put her bear bell on. There she is. She's looking at me like, what are you doing over there? I'm just looking at this. Just looking at that seasonal spring. Must have rained last night because it was flowing. My mileage thing isn't working. Why not? Oh, I know why my mileage thing isn't working. Okay, I might as well just turn that off. Okay. I forgot to turn the thing on, so gonna do no good now. I mean, I guess I could start it so you guys see the map. Maybe I could. I don't want to lose the stream though. Hold on. Oh, you guys can see the map. The map should be working now. It might take a second for it to catch up to where I'm at. It looks like it's actually showing where I'm at already without even the dealio being on, but... Oh, there we go, it's updating. I don't know where I thought I was at before. I need to go down this on our way back, just investigate. My nose is getting runny. We're just taking it easy today. For those of you who are like, you're not even running. Well, even when I am running, we're just taking it easy. Because I'm recovering from my injury still. Although, like right now, I cannot feel it at all, which is kind of crazy with how it felt last night. My guess is though, probably about an hour after we get done, it's probably gonna hurt. It looks like we updated. The map updated finally. Sorry about that. I wish I would have put the distance or turned my tracker app on when we started so the distance was accurate. Because we are about to hit 1 mile right now. Might hear my watch beep. There it goes. Four and a half miles, 4 miles. Although we'll probably go a little further than that too. But we can wrap around and do a little bit of a loop. Come back the other way. This will be a lollipop. But then instead of going straight back to the trailhead, we'll loop around. And come from the other direction probably. There she goes. to, ow, oh, that was weird. All of a sudden I just had a pain in my knee. Hi there, girl. Yeah, give me a sec. I was like, you know when you have like a growing pain where you just get that really intense, like, whatever, but then it goes away? That's what that was. Probably because I'm dehydrated. I'll betcha. Actually, this might be the one right here that we need to investigate. Actually, it is. I know it is. Oh, my dog's leaving me. She's leaving me. She don't care about me. She's like, you fend for yourself. I got this. That's what she says. She's like, I'll come back and get you later. You're slowing me down. Funny thing is, I feel like I'm going so slow, but at my race, even on the flats, because this is uphill, and even on the flats, if I can do this pace, I'm chilling. Like, what are you eating? What is that? So I'm not showing you because you'll make me drop it. Something crunchy. Here's the hard part. Like, this is one reason why I'm not like in a rush to get down to Arizona. And I already missed it last year because I didn't get back from Europe until, I guess technically it would have been about a week ago. And then immediately went down to California. And then from California, I went straight over to Arizona. And I didn't come back until Christmas because I told my mom that I would spend Christmas with her. So I missed it last year. And the year before that, I really missed a lot of it too, because it got so cold so early that me and Nessa, because Nessa was still alive at that time, we headed down to Arizona. And, well, in fact, we left actually earlier. I think this is where we came in at. This is where the race course comes in at. But yeah, because we were down in Arizona at least 3 weeks before Javelina, and then we cruised up for Javelina, and then we just stayed down there through Thanksgiving, and then, or at least right before Thanksgiving, and we started heading to San Antonio because my brother's wife's family, my brother and my mom and everybody was visiting his wife's family in San Antonio for Thanksgiving, and they invited me over there, so we were headed over, and that's when she got sick. And then within 2 weeks, she was dead. Because it was the day before Thanksgiving is when she, well, I was having problems with the van. So I didn't know if I was going to make it there or not. And then she ended up getting sick, and I couldn't even get the van fixed because we had to head straight back up here to Montana. And we were driving from Thanksgiving morning to like 2 in the morning to get back in time. And I wasn't gonna make it to San Antonio for Thanksgiving, but I was still gonna try to get there by the weekend because I wasn't gonna be able to get the van in until Friday because of Thanksgiving. And I just kind of figured out what the problem was, and then just jerry-rigged it to limp home. But yeah, we got back here by, oh geez, like 2:30 in the morning, something like that. And then I was able to get her into the vet first thing in the morning. And it was our vet here, like her normal vet, the vet that little butthead here even has. And anyways, they ran a bunch of tests, and I had to rush her the next day to the emergency hospital. Since now it's Saturday weekend, they kept her there, like rapid breathing, all that kind of stuff. She got stabilized again, and then Monday they were able to get her into a specialist because they had concerns over her heart being so big. It's like, oh, her heart looks inflamed, when really it's just because she was a running dog. So she had a cardiologist came back. He's like, no, she's fine. Her heart is fine. She's just a running dog, so her heart's a little bit bigger. And because she was doing better, they released her. So we came back up to Helena. And then she had a follow-on appointment the day after, which would be Wednesday, with her regular vet here. All the results came back at the test they ran, and nothing showed up. And then she was still not like doing really good, but she wasn't having horrible problems. And then we, again, would have been Friday night, she started having issues again, so then I had to run her back down to the emergency room again. And they immediately, like as soon as we got there, because it was the same issues as before, they immediately grabbed her and they put her in the oxygen chamber. But by morning she had passed away. They never did officially figure out what was wrong. The other tests at the emergency vet ran because of where we were at, they all came back negative as well. So it wasn't that. And then looks like there's a trail that goes to the top of that. Do we want to do that? Hey Nari, do we want to go up there? What do you think? Okay. She's like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. We've never been to the top of this mountain before because I didn't know there was a trail. This ain't, like, you could barely tell this is a trail, but anyways, they never did like figure out what caused her all her issues, but it was shortly after that all of a sudden lots of dogs, there was some mysterious dog virus that was killing dogs all over the US. So they wonder if that was possibly it. Trail goes that way, but is there a trail that goes up? Maybe we're not gonna get anywhere. Oh no, the trail still goes this way. Okay, I'm following you. You know what you're doing. Yep. You know what you're doing. This would be cool if there was a trail that comes all the way up to the top, and then another one that goes down the other side that I don't, not necessarily the other side, but at least the north side that I don't know about. I'd be like, making adjustments to our route already. Oh, I'm off the trail. The trail kind of split. It's right here. This is pretty much just a game trail. It's not going anywhere. Oh, that's the trail over there. Yeah, I'm confused. Somebody cut down that tree on purpose because there's a trail here. We're gonna little Miss Butthead here. So I had to get her the harness that she's wearing now. I had to buy her a new one because she completely destroyed her other one. Does this trail actually go where we want to go? Doesn't look like much of a trail. Just saying. You know, if you didn't stick right behind me, you wouldn't be getting kicked in the face. Like, she keeps like crowding right behind me, get kicked in the face. Up here maybe? Nari, come on. Okay, I don't think this goes anywhere. I don't think where she's going goes anywhere. What are you doing? Huh? I don't think that goes where we want it to go. Like, I don't really see a trail. I mean, we can explore it, but this does not look like a trail. I see deer track, probably some elk track or something, but this does not look like a trail, or at least if it was a trail, it has not been maintained for a long, long time. I need to come through and do some corridor maintenance. I'm looking at the top of the mountain. We're not heading that way, so that's why I don't think this is going to go up there. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll give her a go. It's a little bit thicker, though. Yeah, it's heading off that direction. This is not going towards the top. Nari, come on. We're going back. This does not go where we want to go. Yeah, nope, we're going back. Come on. The top of the mountain is that direction, and this keeps going further and further that way. So we're gonna go back. Hello. But anyways, little Miss Butthead here. Story I was telling before we decided to get lost in a game trail that looked like it might have been an actual trail. It's so weird. Like, this is clearly somebody cut the log right here, like they were making because it was blocking the trail. Oh god. And even right here in this section, so weird, so weird. But we were heading downhill, so I know that's why I know this definitely wasn't right. We were heading downhill. But anyways, what was I saying? Little Miss Butthead completely destroyed her harness of what she had on right now. So I had to get her a new one. I pulled it out of the box on Saturday when we got back so that I could start sizing it and everything. And and I had it sitting on top of her crate. And then I was doing some stuff on the computer. Next thing I know, I hear something odd. I turn around, she had pulled the thing off of her freaking crate and was chewing on it on the ground. And I'm like, that's why I had to get you a new one. Like, stop. Things are expensive. Am I leaving tomorrow? Most likely. Like, I don't have to be there until Thursday, I don't have to be there until Friday. So technically I could leave on Thursday. All right, come on, we're going this way. We gotta go back main trail. Main trail's over here. Yeah, there you go. Little Speedy Gonzalez. So we'll see. There's some stuff I have to get done today that I forgot I could have done. What day is today? Is today Monday? Or is today Tuesday? I don't even know what day today is. Hold on, does my phone tell me? Okay, today is Monday. So I couldn't do it until today anyways, because I gotta do some stuff at the bank today. Because stuff I got in the mail from a mailbox on Saturday. So technically I could have, knocked it out at like 9 o'clock this morning and then got on the road, but then we wouldn't be able to make it all the way down there to where I want to get to. So not a big deal. Yeah, we're going this way. I just don't cut corners. I was getting back on the actual trail. Okay, last time we were out here, I had pretty dang good signal in this section. So that was going on. Oh, there we go. I got signal back again. I was saying that. Don't know what's going on. Hoping it would be, but I just thought that'd be a lot more fun for a race course if there was. And there must be, last season updated something. what it is, but my dog is off gallivanting around on the left-hand side, so we're gonna help. There she is. I don't want to run past her because if she loses me, then she freaks out. Doesn't even pay attention. I could be like 10 feet further down the trail and she will just go full panic sprint mode back on the trail and I'll never catch her. So I can't get that far ahead, or no, I can't get any ahead of her. She's having fun. As long as she's having fun, I'm having fun. So it's all that matters. There is a trail, we should explore that. There's a trail that goes off to the right that isn't all the way down, and it comes in up there. I might take that over. That'll be fun. Fun little change. Because, you know, you got to explore all the trails out here. There's more than I ever thought there was. Like right here. Here's this little trail. Where does that go? Like really, where does that go? I'm not going to go find out because it probably takes me in the wrong direction. But it looks like a nice, cool little single track. Like, why would you not go that way? Oh. I gotta make sure it's getting thicker. I don't want to get too far. Hear my dog up here to the right somewhere. There she is. I should have put her bell on. All this young new growth, which is cool to see. I'm glad to see there's all this new growth here, but it doesn't make for easy finding of my dog. Find the trail that goes off to the right so that we don't have to go all the way down. Even though that's not a bad trail either, it's just I want to explore this other way. Now I really want to know where that other trail goes. That we went past. I did not have a good poop this morning. And it feels like I have some issues. What are you doing, silly? I thought this trail was a lot further up this way. But then we were going to be to the fence. And I always worry when it's little draws and stuff like that here, because noise echoes. So when I yell at her to come, she might start heading off in a different direction because she thinks because my voice is echoing off of something the other direction. This is obviously used by mountain bikers. The way that it is kind of concaved in. Like there's not really a nice flat tread on it. Oh, cool little trail though. Kind of a cool little trail. It'd be really cool if it comes out of here. Actually, so the aid station would be right here. Huh. Okay, this might have to be a remap. This would be way cooler of a trail than... Nari, come on. We're not going down the road. We're going this way. See, this is where I'm confused because it says no private property, no trespassing. But you look on Montana Cadastral, and this looks like a public road. Or an easement, anyways. I'm so confused. It definitely does not belong to that person. If anything, it belongs to this, but this right here doesn't. It's even more confusing. All I want to do is set up an aid station there, so we'd have, you know, maybe it's not like a herd. Someone else out here. It's probably crows. Yeah, I'm coming. It's uphill though. First, we climb to the top of this. Then we climb to the top of the other one. We're at 3¼ miles, so we might be more than I said. 4½. We're definitely gonna be more than 4½. So, but this trail right here is so cool, especially once you get a little bit higher. Like when you start heading up towards that other peak, this trail is so cool. This trail section out here. And see, whoever does own this plot of land, there's a gate right here too. Like, so confused. It has a lock on it. So there's gates all along this fence line on this land that I don't see like when you look at Montana Cadastral, there's no name listed. There's definitely people that walk up this, probably from the houses over here. I wonder what kind of trees this is, because I had a Christmas tree like of this one year. Like, that's Ponderosa there. Then you got Doug fir as well. But what is this? So that's Doug fir there. What is this? For those of you that know, can identify trees, there's each one of these needles is a group of 3, it looks like, coming out of there. And they're triangular, whatever that means. Oh. After not really doing much for the last week, for two reasons. One, my injury. Two, my legs just being tired from the race. Whew, climbing up this is kicking my ass. Do you mind? I'm kicking my ass. This is such a pretty section though. Okay, I gotta plug my phone in. So luckily I noticed this section is so pretty. Love it. Hi, sweet girl. I'm not looking forward to if we try to get any runs in it, either down at, I mean, it'd be cool to climb out Wrightson, but she would be a little butthead to do that, but we could do it. Nessa did it, so it's only fair that she does it too. But in Black Canyon, even though she has done some runs with me in Black Canyon, she is a little more independent and curious than she was back then. So between the cholla and saguaros and barrel cactus and prickly pear and all of that and mesquite, actually mesquite would be worse down at Madera, but and the cholla as well, but I don't think they'd be very productive runs because I'd have to stop every 2 minutes to pull cactus or whatever out of her. I am officially sweating. This coat is a little much now. We're not in the breeze, so it does feel every bit of 50 degrees here, and that sun's trying to poke through. All these brand new, lots of Doug firs. Look at these little guys. Look at this little guy right here. He's just a little guy. He's already making pine cones. Like, he's not even barely 4 feet tall. And he's out here making pine cones. Look at how pretty this section is though, with all this new growth. This is so cool. The only thing that would make this prettier is if there was some aspens or larch or poplar or something in here. Over on the big peak, there's one tiny little aspen growing up in the burn area, and it's so funny looking because it's little trees like this, and then there's this tiny little sapling with gold leaves on it. once we get up, we don't quite go all the way to the top of this, I don't think, if I remember right. But then we kind of skirt the edge of this little draw right here. And all right, I'm sweating. Yeah, you're probably thirsty. I might not get up to 1,000 feet of vert on this little lollipop. We're only at 700 right now. We got maybe another 100 maybe before we start heading down. Oh. Okay, we can run for a little bit. We can do this. So we gotta find our dog. She's up here leaving me in the dust. Maybe we do go to the top of this because we're kind of heading up that direction. Not quite. We're really, really close, but not quite. Although, is there another summit? Maybe this is just a false summit. When I came through here last time, I was trying to keep an eye on my dog, so who knows? Yeah, it looks like we... This is such a cool little corridor. So cool. And it's like this all the way to that next little summit area. So very cool. In region, which is still kind of crazy to me because their alpine region is like above 5,000 feet, which is lower than what we're at right now. Our alpine region here doesn't start until like 10,000 plus. And like their tree line, is like our tree line here. Just depends on the top of the mountain, but the geology, because it might be 9,000 feet, it might be 12,000 feet. Okay, I'm pretty sure that goes to the road right there. So now we're going to climb all the way up to that next peak up there. The sun is coming out. I wish I would have grabbed my new sunglasses and give them a try. Whatever. I need to see if I can find my spare batteries for my headlamps, because if not, I gotta order some. I definitely want to have a spare battery for each one of my headlamps, which I have as long as I can find them. I did not want to have, well, I don't know why whatever happened at UTMB happened, but my one headlamp I had, my main headlamp, worked great through the whole first night, entire first night, and then partway through the second night, like a couple hours into it, and then I went to grab my spare. And I'm guessing what happened is my spare somehow turned on while it was inside my vest because the battery was dead on it. And I charged everything the night before the race to include my spare batteries. Everything was charged and ready to go. which was no big deal. So I just pulled out my spare batteries to swap batteries, and I put that in my one battery, and I had 4 extra batteries. Put one battery in that headlamp, dead. Put another battery in my headlamp, dead. All the way, grabbed my last battery, dead. So then I had to limp along on my one that was dying on me, the one that I had been using, while I plugged in a battery. But the best I could say is somehow they were touching each other, or it's the strangest thing. Now really, I'm not going to go through one night, or I mean more than one night, or at least I would hope not, during this race. So I should be good with just 2. But I think what I'm gonna do is, because I don't usually have it on like the brightest setting anyways, usually I have it on the middle or the low, because I can still see good enough, and it, you know, saves the battery. But I am so tired. My leggies. I mean, they're not like tired, but they're feeling it. That's for sure. They are feeling it. Okay, we made it to the top of this one. Yep, that crow's yelling at you. It's so cool. And then to think, these guys don't know it, but coming down off of here, they're gonna run down that way and down. I don't see where the trail is. It's back, it would be behind that little knob over there. There's some colored, must be some poplars in there. And then they're gonna climb the top of that mountain and then drop down. Get to the top here, and now you just kind of rolly. Like there's a little bit of down, a little bit of up. I mean, there's quite a bit of down coming down off of this, but a little bit up as well. Gosh dang, almost twisted my ankle. Oh, that is so cool. I don't know why so many ultra runners sleep on this area, because it is really cool, especially this time of year. Now I get it, middle of July through like the end of August, this place will suck. Hey. Yeah, you probably want some water. Maybe if you weren't beast moding it around so much, you wouldn't need the water already. We're only 4 miles into this thing. You go way further than that. On a day like today, when it's not even hot out, we are going to go down this one path just a little bit to just explore it, unless I see something that I like. But it's Just need to check one thing. So, and the trail goes a long way. It'll go all the way down to the private property fence. It runs. Did we go up over another little hill? I didn't think we did. Looks like we do though. Like that last little knob, I knew, I remembered, but I didn't know we had another one before we dropped down onto the road. Whew. Climb up on top of this old knob. Got me. Two or three stubble on the bottom side of your, like on your neck and stuff. And when you're wearing a coat, it's zipped up all the way. It just snags in the zipper. It hurts. Okay, so this is the drop down to the road. This is definitely, like, I can see footprints out here, but this is definitely used more mountain bikers than anything. See tread marks from the mountain bikers and the way the rocks are kind of chewed up. Yeah, if we went straight back now, we'd be at a 10K. Which is a pretty good run. I think we're gonna do a little bit of a loop though. See how she's doing. And oh, here she comes. Better start running now, because she'll leave me in the dust. And off she goes. Oh, she's stopping again. Is your light on? I think so. Last night, because I'm enjoying this, like, after sunset, before it gets like super dark, just these little runs that we do, because so we were out there last night running around, and it was so nice having this harness again, so I could see her wherever she was at. And there's a couple out there that were out there. They're like, I love that harness. I'm like, yeah, the only way I can see her. She's out running around when it starts to get dark. She blends in with everything, and they're like, yeah, we need to get one for our black lab. Let's go this way for a little bit. Yeah, right here. Down here for a little bit. She's looking at me like, what are you talking about?
I know we went down this a little bit the other day, but we didn't go quite far enough. Looking at the map. So we just gotta go a little bit further. So many birds out right now. Makes you think of like springtime. It is supposed to drop in temperature again. Starting tomorrow through, I want to say the whole weekend. Like I said, it's gonna snow tonight. Not down here in the valley, I don't think. I don't think it'll get down this low. But above like 6,000 feet it'll be snowing. There might have been another trail, and I can see why. Kind of look that way. I think we're just gonna head back to the van, guys. I'm feeling it, sweet girl. I feel good. Although it would be a pretty easy little run to do a circle around the private property, because it's all downhill. There ain't no uphill at all in that whole section. Not from here, but from where we would turn to go all the way down. Because I still have some uphill. 2 uphills, I think. Got this one and then another one after this. Somebody recently came through here because I can smell them. I love how some of my friends are like, whenever I say things like that, they're like, man, that's kind of creepy. I'm like, How can you guys not? Like, do you not pay attention to different smells or whatever? Or is your sense of smell so horrible that you can't even smell it? It's like when we're running down the streets and we'll go past a house or a building and I'm like, oh, somebody's drying their clothes. Because it's a very unique smell from a dryer vent, you know, the air being pushed outside. Well, it's the same thing out here. I've been smelling nothing but the dirt and trees and all that for the last 2 miles. So then you get to all of a sudden right here where I could smell something else. And I was like, oh, somebody else came through here not too long ago. Because it's definitely either like a really like, I don't know what you'd say, not really florally smell, but like could be maybe some dryer sheets or like clean laundry or whatever, you know, that type of smell. But to me it smells like shampoo. Or not necessarily shampoo, but a hair product of some sort. Okay. One more climb till we got to decide if we want to go around or not. We'll be over 10K just by going back. What do you think? Huh? It'll actually be about 6.5 miles. If we go all the way around, we're going to be at about probably close to 8. I guess there would be one section of uphill if we go all the way around on the backside there. Overall, it's pretty much downhill. I'm guessing, you know, talking about different smells, if somebody was behind me right now, I could have watched it. Okay, I'll see what she wants to do. I'll let her decide, but secretly I'm hoping she goes straight. She's going straight, so we're doing a loop. Now she's stopping to see. But we'll go straight, that's fine. Yeah, we can go straight. She's like, yes. Because there's our trail going back right there. Even though I am completely wiped, no better training for the end of a 100 miler when you're tired than continuing to push a little further after you're tired. And I'm very tired. Look at that. She's quite the exhibitionist, I see. So I like to pee on camera. Okay, well, let's keep going then. Oh my goodness. I am definitely winded. But I think it feels good. I mean, there's still like just a little bit. I can feel it every now and then if I step on something wrong or whatever. But realistically, that leg is feeling good. It's the best it's felt since before the race. I think taking the day off the other day helped out a lot. Just had about a 20-step running fart. You know, where every step it's just a little burp, 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 that type. What a gorgeous day out for this though. Oh my goodness. Like, the fact that it's not freaking 70 degrees out and sunny. But he has his little lawn here with his lawnmower. I mean, that's cool. I would love to have something like that. I think we'll take the shorter cutoff. This hill, which is going to add another hill, but it's not a lot, but it is a lot. When you're already tired, it's a lot. But we easily have another mile and a half. So we will be at 8 miles at least. I would guess. I'm probably way off, probably wrong. But I'm going with it. Look at these clouds in the sky and everything. That definitely set down by Bozeman. Like 6,000 feet is the snow level. And everything above that is just freaking packed with snow right now. Even looking at the continental divide over here. Like that's about 8,700 feet right there. A little bit higher, it'd be about probably about probably around 8,500 feet or so, maybe 9,000 feet. Like there's snow on there. Yet the Elkhorns, which are about the same height, no snow. Then they don't have to backtrack. But I don't know. That is where I'm going to cut some distance off if I need to. If I add in a little section that adds in some extra. I am sweating. I think that's one reason why I'm struggling right now, is because I'm sweating pretty good. Oh man, it is tough. So, I have not seen another trail runner out here ever. other than over on scratch gravel. Because that's going to be the shorter. Pretty sure that was her that I smelled further back. My legs are really tight too. I can feel it in my hamstrings. Both my hamstrings and my lower back. How would you like to be heading? That's a long ways away, that peak over there. Now from that peak you have less than a mile to the finish line. This way. This is actually not the route I was thinking of. Maybe we missed the trail that I was thinking of. Because there was not going straight over the top of anything. I'm still positive that first trail is right over there. So it would be funny to put this in though, if there's a trail that goes down the other side, to put this in. You're like, haha, climb this little, probably 100 feet. Enough to get your heart pumping. That is steep, holy cow. Where this goes. There must be something that goes down the other side here. Yeah, right here, a little trail. Oh man. Oh, we did miss the other. I think that's it right there. So we did miss the other trail. Oh well. Oh well, went past that accidentally and found something else pretty cool. Like, I didn't know this was walking over anything. Might have to add this in. Because if I do a 50K option, I'm changing up the course a little bit. So it'd be nice to explore all of these trails. This is definitely a bike trail. Definitely a bike trail. I just hate to be coming down a bike with those branches in the way. Okay, here's this other road. Okay, I know where we're at. I know where we're at. Oh, this trail right here, this little section, we've been on before. And then this runs into the floor trail I was thinking about taking. So I think we'll be, yeah, probably right at 8. I would say we have about 3/4 of a mile left. Maybe even a little less than that. There's the road that she's on. If I incorporate this trail in, they would turn left right here. So we'll have to see. Because then if you turn left here, it goes back to, no, we're not going left, I'm sorry. It's just like, you keep saying turn left. I'm sorry, sweet girl. But it runs into where they would head down on the race car, so. Did you step on something, huh? Okay, so now we just gotta head back down. Just like I found a stick. I found a stick. Found a stick on the ground, and now I'm gonna use it. All this power that I found, and totally abuse it, or something like that. No, we're not going that way. We're going straight. Where are you going? You were obviously done with the run. You're kind of goofing off in a way that tells me that you're done with the run. And you keep trying to go further. Goon. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do for lunch and din din and breakfast for tomorrow. Although I could just have like a protein bar or something tomorrow. Big deal. She keeps trying to go to the left. It's like, why would we go to the right? You need Riley out here. Riley always knew where the vehicle was, even though she'd never been on any of these trails. Somehow she knew we needed to go this way to get to the vehicle. And you got Nari out here, who somehow, when she gets lost on the trail, she knows exactly where to go to get back to the van. But for whatever reason this morning, she's like, let's just keep going this way. Actually, I can see the van from here. We're going to be over 8 miles. This rocky spot. Starting to feel it. So it's probably about as much distance as I can handle right now, because now I'm starting to feel my ankle a little bit. Where this whole run it hasn't been bothering me, but I think now I'm getting tired enough that it looks like we're the only people parked at the trailhead anymore. Apologize for my water sloshing around. I didn't notice it till just now. All I had to do is take the air out of it. Now it won't slosh. I'm gonna do it. I need the battle pass for Fortnite this season. The really cool skins that I want out of it, or anything really that I want out of it, is in the last like 2 pages. Actually, it's probably the last page, which means I need to get up to level 200. I don't feel like grinding Fortnite to get to level 200. I'm at like 140 right now. And if I just do like the daily quests, I gain 1 level. So it would take me 2 months to get all the levels if I just did that. But I really just don't feel like grinding Fortnite. And once I leave here, it's gonna be difficult to even do the dailies because my ping will be so bad. It'll be hard to play. Yeah, we are the only people in the parking lot now. So if you wonder where that girl came from. Did she come from Head Lane? Or did she come from all the way over on the other side from the other 2 trailheads? Or did she just live in the area? You never know. There's the van. Way over there. blue sky. Little snippets of blue sky out there. That's kind of cool. Nari, you missed our turn. Nari. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Nari, you missed our turn, you fool. There you go, good girl. Where were you going? You silly? It's like, what? How's it going? Just like sometimes you just get in the zone. You just want to keep going. That's how she is. But you have been a total butthead for the last week because we haven't been able to do your night runs. So I mean, the last 2 nights we've done them. Not very far, and I've just been going out to 10 Mile Creek because the trails are a lot softer, which is a lot nicer. Don't eat that! Hey, quit eating horse poop. No, Nari, it's not a smorgasbord. It's not a buffet. Come on, go. She's like, what are you talking about? It's nature's buffet right here. Sicko. Why would you even want to eat that? It is a shit salad. Oh, you know what would be good for lunch? Like soup and a sandwich. That sounds so good. Hey, quit! Come on! Just filled up the bin, which if we stay out and about for 3 weeks, we're going to need every bit of it. I have filled up a 2-gallon Ziploc bags full of food too, because one gallon of Ziploc bags I can get will last 2 days, depending on how much she eats, but probably 3 days, I guess. Maybe more if she doesn't eat as much. No more than 3, or no less than 3 days. She averages about 4 cups of food a day. Which would be about 4 days worth of food in a gallon-sized bag, but sometimes she eats a little bit more, sometimes she eats a little bit less. If we're running like this every day, then she eats more. Gopher or something. Finish strong. She's like, I am finished strong. You need to keep up. Doing a 10-minute mile uphill. What more do you want from me? Almost 8.5 miles. That's pretty good. With my lack of exercise I've been doing the last week. Okay, that was a nice little, no idea if anybody's still listening, because we had that huge dead zone. I don't know why our signal was so crappy for that 2.5 miles, but if you'd been through that section before and didn't have those issues. But anyways, 8.4 miles. Well, a little less than that, 8.3, like 4 or something like that. I guess closer to 8.3 than 8.4. 2 hours, that's a decent run. Like not incredibly fast, that's like 15-minute mile averages. But for what I've been dealing with for the last week, I am very well, like I am pleased with that. You got enough water in there or you need more? I think she needs more. Got enough? Yeah? Okay. I'll teach you, girl. Good job. That's very good job. Yeah. 8.35, I guess. So, do you round up or do you not round up? What do you do? If it was closer to like an even mile, that's where I go like a long. This would be a long 8 miles. If I was to tell anybody I did an 8 mile or how far of a run I did, 8.35 would be a long 8 miles. If it was 8.5, I'd say 8.5. And then if it's just shy of like 9, say it was like 8.7, I'd say it was a short 9. So what would you do if it was in the case of this, where it's like, oh, 8.35, is that a long or a short 8.4? No, it's not a short 8.4. Ooh, I am sweaty. Sweaty. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. I love how now I have perfect signal, even though when we drove in here, we had shitty signal in here. But that's going to be it. We will be doing something tonight, but I doubt I'm going to stream it. But maybe we will. We'll see. We'll see how we feel, because we're probably not going to stream tomorrow morning, but we might. We're just going to do a quick run tomorrow. So, but that's it, everybody. We'll see you next time.